everyone, it's me, Nikki. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a illumicrate unboxing, and this time it is the monthly box. So I was excited for this book because it was part of that whole Kate Crane scandal. This was one of the books that Kate Crane downvoted and talked trash about. I think that's why a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's even more. We have to support them. But now I'm not as excited. I mean, it still sucks that Kate Crane did that to the author. And they were apparently friends? I'm not sure. They knew each other anyway. The cover is I believe the original cover, this is pink and this is gold and this part is blue. I'll see if I can put it up. So I was excuse me, got a smoothie. Like I said, I was excited for this book, but I read some reviews. I don't even know how I got there, because I don't think I was going to read any. But, sorry, I can't talk and do something at the same time. It's a colonizer romance. And so is another book I got that I believe was also under this whole Kate Crane scandal. What's The Hurricane Wars by Thea Guanzon is also apparently a colonizer romance. So that's going. So is this, but it is pretty. It is gorgeous. I like the foiling, or whatever. It's shiny. Me like shiny things. So apparently, our main character here is on a different planet, and it gets colonized by Rome, but it's not like Earth Rome. I don't think. That's weird. And this is supposed to be like a China-ish country, maybe a bit of sprinkled of some of the other Asian countries, but on a whole planet. And then the main guy does like awful experimentation. What was it called? Unit 731 is what the Japanese did to a lot of people in China, and other places, Southeast Asia, and they just did awful experiments to them. Like, I don't want to, when you look it up, you're like, oh my god, like, they were awful experiments. So the Germans did not have the hold or whatever on these awful experiments. They were awful. Just disgusting. And apparently that happens in the book by our supposed love interest. And our supposed main character is like, no, he doesn't do that because he's really nice to me. And then she finds out near the end that he is actually a bad guy. And she goes, oh no, how would I have ever known? No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to read that. I do not. Look, I'm not a huge fan of romance in books, but if I'm going to be forced to read it, right? Because in a lot of books there is romance, whether it needs to be there or not. But if I'm going to read it, I want the characters to actually be nice and vaguely likable, and you root for them to get together. So, no, I shall not be keeping this, even though it is very pretty. So let's look at it. And apparently, I believe one of the reviews said that Molly X Chang's family members went through what happened at Unit 731. I always forget the number. I want to say 713. And then she writes about it, which is her prerogative, but like why would you have your main character fall in love with the guy that's doing those things? You know, like that you're a fan. I don't know, but this is the cover. That's screams more Greek. Well, the Roman was right there, so. But the Romans stole a lot from the Greeks. And you're supposed to want these two to be together. But he's awful. Why? Why? And like he's doing it to her people. So why would that... Oh, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It just, you know... If I wanted to read shit like this, you know... I don't mean this shit in particular, but I try to read books to escape from the world, which is why I tend to read fantasy. If I wanted to read stuff like this, I'd read the Wikipedia or I'd watch the news, you know? Like, I do find out if books have a happy ending or series have a happy ending, and if they don't, I don't read them. There's enough sadness and misery and just badness in the world. Why would I want to consume it in my media? And, you know, let's see some reviews. There's some reviews from lots of people. Who BIPOC reviews are calling it out. Go to Goodreads and you'll find lots of stuff. And just, you know what you're getting into if you do want to read this, but I just can't. You know, if they say like enemies to lover, villain love interest, I don't want a villain love interest. That's like the thing now ever since, I don't know, it's probably, I think because Hurricane Wars is a bit Raylo. So, like, ever since that, the villain has been the thing. I don't want that. I don't like villains. I don't care. You know? So, oh god, and there's a fucking love triangle. Ugh, I hate love triangles. The villain is probably going to be redeemed from all the bad stuff he did, and she's going to end up with him anyway. I don't want that. I don't like love triangles. I don't like villain love interests. I don't like this colonizer stuff. Why would I want to read this? I've been trying to read more queer books, and apparently there is a queer side character. One of the reviews says that. One of the reviews, the 1-star review, says the marketing changed. So, you know, they do mention other books that have colonizer romance vibes. So if you want to avoid them, you can. Hurricane Wars is one. Jasad Air, Jasad, is apparently also one, so I won't be reading that. But yeah, it's a shame because I really was genuinely interested, and I don't think that this author deserved whatever Kate Crane was trying to do. But, and you know, this is pretty, but it's just not vibing for me, and I doubt it ever will. So, you know, I'm old enough at this point, I'm in my late 30s, that I know what I like and what I don't like, and I don't like this. YA or not, I wouldn't like this. So, as I read fantasy, it doesn't matter to me what genre it is. I've said this before, I was reading adult fantasy books when I was like, not even a teenager. So, honestly, a middle grade YA, children's, maybe not children's, middle grade YA or adult fantasy. As long as it's fantasy and some sci-fi, I know what I like. And this is not it. So, if you do like this, and you have read it, let me know. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I doubt it. I'm too stubborn to change my mind about most things. Anyway, it's a lovely book, and I'm sure somebody would be glad to have it in their collection, but not me. So, thank you very much for watching. Oh, before I sign off, let me find it. I don't know if I'm still there. I do. I have 90 subscribers. Yay! Only 10 more? Is that right? Did I do the maths? Did I do the math correctly? And I'll have 100. Oh my gosh, that'll be so exciting. I can do 100 Q&A follower thingamabobby. But yeah, so, you know, like and subscribe. Like I've said before, if you wanna, I'm not your mom or dad or anybody. Just, you know, it'd be cool. And I hope you're having a great day. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.